Tough luck on the result today. Just your overall assessment of the team. I think probably improved on the batting side, but also on the bowling side, falling short again. But your overall assessment of how the guys played today.
Yeah, still not up to our fullest potential, that's for sure. Slightly better signs with the bat, but still, like I mentioned, a bit off the mark there. And with the ball, it's quite a big challenge when you've got guys that are in some good touch. They don't really worry about boundary riders. They back themselves to clear it, and through that put bowlers under a lot of pressure. So we had good chats building up to this game about plans and things like that, and certainly felt the bowlers were more calmer during the bit of carnage that was happening out there. The plans were in place. Unfortunately, just let ourselves down once again with the execution.
We would like to take the next question. Dion?
Thank you. Sorry. South Africa failed to capitalize on Wednesday, and mainly it was the batting. Today, what was the solution to the batting, and was it discussed after Wednesday's match? And also, can you just talk briefly about the inclusion of Beyond 14, please?
Yeah, well, certainly was chats after the previous game. Like I mentioned, now slight improvements with the bat, but still a bit away from our best performance or the most ideal performance that we would like as a batting unit. And then with regards to Bjorn, obviously Marco left us for his sister's wedding, and we saw a nice opportunity for Bjorn to get a run tonight. And one performance certainly doesn't make a bad bowler or a bad batter or a bad cricketer. So yeah, that's all good. It's part of T20 cricket, and there's lessons that we as a younger team can take forward. That's for sure.
Next.
Hi, Aiden, Yogesh Pillai from the Mercury newspaper. Aiden, any positives that you would take from today to pick the team up for Sunday's final match?
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, slight improvements with the bat can bring us a little bit of more confidence going into Sunday. Thema got us off to a fantastic start, which was great to see as well. Great intent from his side, and sort of living the message that we're chatting about behind the scenes. So that's great to see. And then from a bowling point of view, certainly, like I mentioned, we did have clearer plans tonight. Unfortunately, didn't execute, but you can live with execution if you feel like your plans are solid and can compete if you're executing them. So it's just about us sort of getting that execution right, because the plans are there that can help us compete and put us in strong positions during the game.
Thanks. We'll look to go online now. First up, for those.
Thanks, Lucy. Hi, Aiden. Aiden, obviously, I know you guys are trying a few things, and you've got quite a young bowling attack, especially. But I'm just wondering about Lungi. Obviously, he's the most experienced guy there. Are you a little bit concerned just from what you've seen in these past two games? He's been pretty expensive, and like, what do you think he needs to do just to find the player that he was maybe a season or two ago?
Yeah, no, I'm not concerned one bit, to be honest with you. We understand the nature of the beast, T20 cricket, and we've seen how hard they swing in. And today, I felt it was a lot better, a lot of sort of outside offs and inside offs that hit gaps in the power play, and they go for boundaries, which outside the power play probably doesn't result in such expensive figures. He's the leader of our attack and has been doing really well for years, like you've mentioned. So 2 games here is not the end of the world for him. He's a strong character, and I've got no doubt he's going to bounce back nicely.